everybody should blame Chioma. Chioma, also your work is to find what your partner's weakness is and begin to work on it. If not, the society will still come back to blame you. Take the position of a mother and a parent, not a wife and a slave queen and flaunting everything. Happiness and wealth goes beyond the material things. It goes into how you are able to model a man and turn him into a value.
Hey guys, welcome to the Rose Show. So Chioma is getting advice from Davido's sister in quotes because the lady says she's talking from a place of being Davido's sister, and a mother figure. Apparently, she says she knows Davido's mother and all that. So she made a very long video, almost 10 minutes video. I'm not going to say everything she said in that video was totally wrong, but I'm going to say some part of it I did not agree with, especially the part where she was telling Chioma that Chioma needed to train her husband, parent her husband. That's the word she used. Parent her husband. Her husband is older than her. How is she parenting a grown-up person? You understand? And it's like saying women should just get people who are not well behaved and begin to start training them to who they want. I don't know, people have different opinions about that. People believe that you can actually train the person you are married to. I know sometimes when you're married you want the person to change a particular thing, but we all know that an adult cannot change until they want to change by themselves. There's very little you can do to change an adult. Now, like I said in that video, some things I agree with, others I don't, especially the part of Chioma. If you watch the whole video, you can tell she's biased towards Davido. She likes Davido. Maybe they have a history or something. She likes him. So she's trying to blame everybody around Davido but Davido. Now she's saying Davido has gone through so much. He lost his mom early. So the pain he has gone through, kind of trying to say that because of the pain he has gone through, he knows his weakness is women and that's why he can do whatever he wants to do. So she's blaming people around him, which with that one, I feel like, okay, maybe they have a portion of the blame too because they are encouraging him. But do we even know if they encourage him or he just does what he wants to do?
How would you get pregnant for a guy? You don't know where he lives. You've never been to his house. You never care to know where he works. And you now come and blame it on people and say, oh, he told me to have to take it out, to take care of myself. I don't get it. You're not a kid. You're an adult. Why do we call ourselves mothers? Why do we call ourselves sisters? Why do we call ourselves people who should mentor the younger generation?
Now, in that part, she's obviously talking about the ladies who gotten pregnant for Davido and they did not know that he was married and all that stuff. I get what she's talking about there, because you're getting married to somebody you don't even know. You're getting pregnant rather for somebody you don't even know his status. You don't know if he's married. You don't know anything about him. But that's the point. I feel like she did not balance that whole rant. I know you like Davido, but if you talk about the girls getting pregnant, I feel like these girls too should be more responsible. Unless, like I believe, if they are really pregnant, they're actually looking for money. Because even aunties here say that she's rich. But I feel like they're still looking for money because Davido has money. The child support is going to play a huge role in their lives. Because if you have that kind of money, and let's say Davido doesn't want to use protection, you can use your own protection. But these girls go ahead and they want to have these kids because the video too is not careful. They too are not, maybe they're even careful, but they have it all planned out that, okay, if I get down with the video, I want to have his child because he's going to take care of my kids. That's the more reason why she could have said, Davido, you know that these girls are actually targeting you since you will not sit down one place. When you are going there too, strap up. Stay safe so you don't get them pregnant or even catch a disease.
Now, I'm going to speak like a concerned, mother and then a sister. Say, what is his weakness? And how are we helping him around his weakness? Who are the people surrounding David, day to day, back to back? The people surrounding David, what are they protecting? Firstly, David is human. David has his own pains. Nobody wishes not to have a mother that will train and nurture and be there persistently and consistently in your life. There are some people who will be in your life to strengthen you anytime, any day, regardless of who you become. David doesn't have it. Other people surround David. Would David be sleeping around with people if he had people who will caution him and monitor him and understand that this is this guy's weakness and they tell him back to back? These artists will go out, they'll get drunk, they'll get tipsy, they'll do everything. Not be the people who surround them. Those girls, they enter David's room on their own. PA go no, manager go no, this one. So when your man is failing, look at the people surrounding your man. I say this thing all the time. Look at the people surrounding your person. They know so much. They know deeply. Do they encourage him or they try to protect him from his weaknesses and his flaws?
I think she has a point there, but like I said, I feel she's trying to blame every person but Davido, making excuses for Davido, but blaming every other person. Now, the people who are surrounding Davido, they are also young people. Like she said, they just want enjoyment. So Davido is even probably going to pay the girls off for them or buy the girls drinks. So it's for them, it's like free enjoyment. You get, so somebody will never finish to advise himself, now go advise Davido. You understand? So maybe he's struggling with his own pains. They probably have their own pains too. So nobody's advising the other person. They are all reckless doing what they want to do. I can't remember if it's in this video or in the comment that she said something about Annie Dibia, where she was trying to compare the fact that Chioma should give Davido close marking, and that when Annie Dibia gave Two-Face close marking, before you know, Two-Face stops having kids. And I'm like, Chioma is still okay. Chioma is probably pregnant, going to have a baby soon. So imagine that Chioma is going out with Davido, then he has a show. So she'll now carry like a small child, an infant, and go and sit inside what they call them, those concert halls that have thousands of people, and stressing the child because she's trying to make sure her husband does not go out. So who is that one person she's going to put that she will trust to make sure her husband does not go out to people? You get, assuming maybe there's one person that she trusts in the whole 30 billion gang, and tell me when any girl is with him, they might send the person out. The truth is that Davido is the one that will use his hand and say, I don't want to be doing this stuff again. I want to do better for my family, for the woman I said I love, for the woman I married, for my children. Because even the ones you've had with other women, this is just going to be a whole chaotic upbringing. Different children, different mothers, different fathers, and it probably will still continue if they don't put a stop to it. So we should also give Davido the portion of his blame that he deserves. He's not a child, which is one of the reasons why I feel like Chioma cannot parent him. If you begin to push him around before you know, oh, you're not my mother, stop controlling me. That's what you will hear him say. Stop controlling me, you're not my mother. If any of the people in his 30 billion gang starts telling him, boss, don't do this, or don't follow that girl, who is this one? I pay you, get out, sack him. That's what you start hearing. So I understand that this auntie likes Davido and she's trying to, support him. As she said, she's like a sister. Trying to be there for him, and everything, but he has the higher responsibility to choose the path that he wants his life to go. Chioma cannot parent Davido. Chioma still needs parenting himself. You understand? You cannot parent a full-grown man.
You are not parenting them, so it's easy for them to fall prey at any point in time when weaknesses come their way. So I can talk from an angle of a sister.
Once again, Chioma cannot parent Davido. Davido will choose to make decisions because he wants to stop hurting Chioma. You get? And why is it that grown-up men always need parenting and women don't need parenting? You see a man that is older than a woman expecting the younger woman to parent him. Why can't parents parent their children? And okay, I understand with Davido saying his mom is no longer there, but I'm sure that his sisters, there was somebody, not everybody alive has a mother figure. People who don't have a mother figure and they turned out just fine. Davido turned out just fine in his music career. Do you understand? There are people whose mothers are very much alive and they're not even as successful as Davido. So he chose one path to turn out fine. He can do that himself. His character, his behavior, his, he can work on other parts of his life. Oh, Chioma should be a mother, not a slave queen. Chioma can be a slave queen. She's a young girl. Because now you're saying don't be a slave queen, but see the people he's going about with. So before you know, Chioma starts wearing buba and not, dressing up. People will say, oh, you are just doing like an old woman. That's why he was now looking for younger ladies to follow. No, Chioma is a young lady, so she can be a slave queen. She can be a hot mama. That's who she is. She doesn't have to turn into an old woman because she's trying to parent a full-grown man. So like I said in the beginning of this video, some things she said, I agree with them. Other things, especially this Chioma part, I don't. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. It's the Roast Show. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our Facebook page. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.